We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the LA Chargers. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. Alex Erickson elects to take it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Run!
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Second and 12 at the 11-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From his own end zone, Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Open man right side is St. Brown. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 39. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. A give right side for Gibbs. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
From the 21, here's second down and 7. Goff now looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
It's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, and it was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To the air again. Goff. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Nice job.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna front. It's either him or this EA. Like, they not letting me try to pick off nothing. Like, at least let me stretch my arms out. And it's so stiff. I hate when I swear I hate this company so much. It's like I'm pressing the button hard just to move around. That's how you know it's some baloney stuff though, but we good though.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the LA Chargers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They started on the ground with Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
On first down, Justin Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 15 yards. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 on the play.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball is right on the money and leads to a big play.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been.
It got his man complete. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 31 yards. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside of the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
Yeah, he had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it about where he was looking, right? He said he moved to the right, had his vision there, and put a nice pass into the end zone for a touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
So this is caught by Williams. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
It's fourth down.
They snap it to Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on fourth down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Brings up second and a yard at the 22-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Herbert off of play action. Able to find the open man. That's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in this first half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Back to throw here, flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
And he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that's caught inside the 30. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Austin Johnson gets the sack defensively. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield and man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the...
Fuck off, bomb. Get whooped. So he knew it was coming. Best decision he made. Look at that. Look at that. A rank 77. Um, that's what I would be at if I would have played this for like these months instead of hockey. Because Madden sucks so much. I would have been had like 1,000 wins. Nah, I probably would have had like 7. I go to work. I got a life. I would have had like 700, 800 wins though. But look at that bum. Just look at his stats. Dude, I can never see myself buying this game and just playing with one damn team all day.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Today, we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you. As it'll be
Scrub, you act like you picked Houston before. Like you act like you've been picking Houston since 2002 or something.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Stroud looking to change the play. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers 28. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard. Pierce now up the middle.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got the lead.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce
Taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he returns this to the 22. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Wide open, it's Allen, complete.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Keenan Allen.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 78 yards.
And the Chargers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
79 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it.
Dude, I swear, dude, I fucking hate this game.
Just a short game.
Dude, it's taking me all. This is another cheater and shit. Like, he got a running back doing all the breaking all this bullshit. But besides the point, I can smell the little Debbies. I can see it was a screenplay. You mean to tell me I have to go engage with a motherfucker and I'm sitting right there? Like, come on. I wish he would have threw it to the other side because I was waiting.
Good job in coverage there. They took away
It takes a minute to adjust to the tap, but these dudes are scrubs.
Settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the
I
coverage
swear.
it goes incomplete.
Like, look at the referees. Look at this broken-ass game. Dude, like, I swear, man, 25. Even have something like that in it, it's a failed game. It don't matter. It's like, they be thinking it's the gameplay.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
It's a failed game if the game is doing shit like that. That is, like, the simplest thing to not having the game messed up. This is why they keep acting. Oh, my God, dude. I don't even want to talk about it. Oh, this fruitcake then sat here, 1 for a 4th down and missed. Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out down.
You know, I don't think he likes how I'm running the ball like he doing.
They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive.
I don't think he like that.
There was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run
I ain't
like
gonna front
that.
y'all. I damn near was about to quit because I'm like, this fool about to pierce me to death and he getting straight run protection.
That one just happened. Let it go.
Line of scrimmage.
Since when the fuck Houston got good run protection?
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. Second down and 6 now.
And look, it's our former Charger who came back to play with our Chargers.
Now it's Herbert.
Fuck.
And this one's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Play action. It's Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations. And
I should have threw it to X.
Guard the first down.
Should have threw it to my tight end. Something just told me he felt like a pick was going to play this safe. We're going to Bill Belichick, go for the 3 points. Oh, I get an extra first for you. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he done messed up now.
And that flag accepted. So what a turnaround there. A roughing call on the field goal try leads to 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
On the run, it's Davis. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Eckler will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Chargers 14, Texans 7.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
See that a simple play. One simple play can stop all that bullshit in this man coverage.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
Told you, man. Fuck out of here.
It's going to be intercepted.
Protection, man. This is another thing, man, I need to fix up, man. The AI is getting on their job, heels and toes quick. It's over, man. I'm a mad at you. Man, 94 suckers. Oh, I fucking tried to cut back. I was so tight. I tried to cut back hard.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
All right, bro.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Give him 8 yards that time. On
Just do so, but I'm going for it. You know what? Belichick won't want me to do it. Coach Belichick wouldn't want me to do it.
And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the 1st down.
A 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. Desmond King.
Got the lead. Let's play football 1-on-1. So we about. Oh, give me that. 5 yards, I'll take it. Oh yeah, you old school at a young age. I was him. We ain't playing no games.
Inside the 5-yard line, absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. 92 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top. I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught by Dell. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Stroud now on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I think we're see what I'm saying. The AI is like stuck. I could have fucked that.
Here for 1st and 10. Here goes Stroud again. And this is going to be
doing too much.
Picked off by the linebacker.
Doing too much.
And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Charles Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Austin Eckler to the 20.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play.
I swear to y'all, everything, man. I keep it pure, simple. I ain't gonna front.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
For these years of Madden and stuff, over a decade, and they started putting the Wildcat in. Every time before I have, always to do that if I got the ball.
And it's a presentation.
Now, I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10 I get it or anything, but more than likely.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
I love it.
I'm Brandon Gordon.
I love it. Hey, you supposed to let me know.
Second half with the lead and the
Yeah, they gonna get it. I think you supposed to let me know. Hey, I'm gonna ask y'all for anybody who been watching my videos, if you ever come in here and support me. Out of anybody who did onside kicks, have you ever seen anybody ever recover them on me?
So a 1st and 10 now.
And I will never switch my formation.
At the 47. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Oh, he's talking. Oh, now he's talking. Hold on.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
What's the matter, buddy?
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready.
What's the matter?
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
I know you're praying for it. You're praying for it.
30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Flush to his right.
That's complete to Doe.
Buddy, you only getting those because of a technicality.
Look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Give left side for Pierce.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they
Nick,
on that play.
Nick, you there, Nick?
Secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Nick, do it right to me, Nick.
Again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked by Kenneth Murray.
Let's go.
What a return as he brings
I
us
like
all the
Little
way
Debbie's,
back
Nick,
to
and
the
you threw it right to
25-yard
me.
line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right? And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 25 yards. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston.
Yo, bum. You so lucky.
79 yards. And the Texans are able to cut in.
Really so lucky.
But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2.
Hold on.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout.
I think I'm going to let you disrespect me like that. Get away with it.
Burn one here in this third quarter. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion.
Dog, you act like you got to come back with something, dog. Are you out your mind? Look at it. Look at it. I bet you don't get it back, Nick. I bet you don't get it back, Nick.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
How does that feel?
Let's face it. It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it. And nowhere to go for Herbert. And he's going to go down.
Is that the plan, Nick?
Picks up his
That's your
second
plan.
sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club.
That's your plan, Nick. You open up this running game. What you think, I'm one of these new cheese balls? Don't you know I'm an Eddie George head?
So from second and
Walter Payton head? You out your mind? I'll play a game with you. I'll play the running game with you, pal.
You can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
186 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific
Yeah, I know.
this afternoon.
We can have some beers after, Nick. What you like to drink?
Down at the 25.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock?
Hey, Nick, you got apple pie?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second.
Nick, do you like apple pie?
It's not just end of the half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Nick, I promise I ain't doing nothing but running for the rest of the game, buddy.
They're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will.
I need my rushing yards back. You allowing me to do that, dog?
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Come on, Nick, talk to me, man.
From the 13 now, they work on first
There we go.
and 10. It's Eckler again. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game.
Nick
I
Toon.
don't see why that trend would change now.
Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my God, dude. The fucking AI is pathetic. But one little bump slowed me down for this sucker to catch me.
Productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. On this day, the
y'all see it, man. Y'all see how broken this thing is?
Individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them. But all game long, he's seen the holes.
They ain't even bumba crap. You know I'm getting this first time right now. I promise you that.
He's just whacking it. These guys,
I promise you that, man. Oh, he held me.
This will be caught at about the 6.
I see him.
Away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Thanks, Nick.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Gotta take care of the babies, Nick. Make sure the baby okay. You want me to pause the game?
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride.
Nick, I'll pause the game if you want me to.
3 times, you can't give up a 4th one, and on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation.
You said you wish you picked.
He knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Jonathan Grenard able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They snap it to Herbert. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A 5-yard
I'm going to miss my guy, Keenan Allen. So I keep giving him the ball.
With 6 points. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
Where's the advice, Nick? Don't put your running back to go play kick return and then go run with him, like if he ain't gonna get tired, Nick.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the selfie.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown.
Nick, you think you really doing that just because you want to? I just want to know before you get off, do you really think you really about that?
Bronco switch. 7 Pirates.
Don't you throw that ball,
They'll
buddy.
try and throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. Caught
I
in
think
the end
she's coming
zone.
back, y'all.
And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the
And he
two-point
really
try.
think
Charles,
that
just in
play
general, what are your
got him
thoughts?
doing
Passing
something.
versus running on two-point conversion
Play this
situational?
guy.
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Scooted up.
I know
Scooted
we
up.
brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a toss play to Eckler. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
241 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long from Houston. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, well, we've
Yo,
got what
use
can
your
be
fucking
described as a
imposter, though.
mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins and themselves.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And
Why, though?
underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Doesn't matter to me.
Only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I'm sure you used to do it when you was a kid with your brother and stuff. Pick the same teams, you're going against each other, right?
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On play action, here's Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
On second down, Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on. You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Right back to Achane on second down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he is caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, You go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Play action. Now it's Tua. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Here's Mostert.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Tagovailoa. Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
CD, what a sensational start for this defense. And instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know a lot.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that is going to be incomplete.
Here we go with this shit, dude. Who's just wide open and can't even throw the ball, dude.
First couple of incomplete passes bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Pass
I thought that was intercepted.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular. Because
all right, all good, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 47 yards. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early.
We got the assignment, coach.
Their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. And now, Charles, they're working with a short field, a chance to make this a 2-score game, and these guys haven't even worked into a lather yet here in the first quarter.
Yeah, how about that? You score, you take it away, get an excellent return, and now you've got a chance to go up 2 scores in this game.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Extra receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing set?
That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Eagles nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this is incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Go Silver, ready?
Here's Hurts to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st down, Dallas.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up.
They'll throw again. Prescott under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida.
Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started.
And off we go from Tampa.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Baker going to throw this right away.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield.
Mozzie Smith, he fought through to record the sack. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Macy Smith. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Well, someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
A 4th down. Here's Jay Camarda on to punt for the Bucs. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. Cavante Turpin, 48 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
Well, they were going to get excellent field position either way. They had pinned them deep, but that's even better.
So in other words, being comfortable with field position, that was going to be okay. But sometimes being greedy is the right way to go. And boy, they take it all the way back, put it in the end zone. A great way to get started for them.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Now left side on the swing pass. Had the nifty footwork, but only able to get it to his own 20. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another 1st down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mayfield now. And a dump off to White. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score Cowboys 7.
2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
White will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove it down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. Look at the big fella go. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 2nd and 8. Here's Pollard again. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Cooks on the quick slant. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Call it a a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch
Dude, why
it.
he stopped running? It was a route, a slant.
They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On the draw, here's White. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Throwing, Mayfield.
Gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slam.
And they work this out past the 25. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
A first down throw for Mayfield.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down Broadway. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Nifty move. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Tremendous field position there, and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps a deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Mayfield to throw it. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They go right back to White here on 1st down. He'll get this to about the 38.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Mayfield.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Up the middle, it's Vaughn.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Prescott to throw it.
This one swung out to Vaughn.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead now up to 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It's a gain of 34.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception. But playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He completes it right side to White. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down, here's White. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Mayfield off the play fake.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.